Hi everyone, welcome back to D's Happy Eats. Today, we're making Stromboli. Now, Stromboli is a weird thing. Right now in the beginning of the video, I am making a very simple marinara type sauce. Sorry about the voiceover, because for some reason the audio didn't record right, and I'm kind of strapped for time, so this is the video I got for you guys. I'm sorry. But in any case, Stromboli and a calzone, there's like this huge argument over what's what. And the only real difference I can find is a Stromboli is rolled and a calzone is folded. So, you call it what you want. I'm going to go ahead and label it as Stromboli. You can put anything you want in it, pretty much. I just used pepperoni and cheese because it's awesome. You do not need this much sauce. I was also making a pizza, and I like to have a very saucy pizza. But you can cut this right down in half, and you'll have more than enough sauce. 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. You can even use diced tomatoes if you wanted something a little bit more. I don't know. Can't think of the word. Either way, I used 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. The tomato paste I used was an Italian herb seasoned tomato paste. I really prefer that kind just because it's got a little extra flavor to it. And then I just put a pinch of parsley and a little bit of oregano in. But yeah, with the whole debate on it, some people are like, well, Strombolis have the sauce in the dough, and then other people say, well, Strombolis are sometimes served with the sauce on the side. I mean, it gets a little on the confusing side with the whole Stromboli versus calzone. You know what? They both taste great. You can make them both basically the same. I kind of like the Stromboli because it's the way I make them. They're just kind of like it's a perfect serving size. Well, it's more like 2 servings per each, but I mean, I'm one of the people who will eat 2 easily. 2 servings, that is, not 2 of them. I tried to eat 2 of them. I only managed to eat 1 of the Strombolis I made. But yeah, I mean, this sauce is a sauce I use for a lot of different things. I use it for pizza, dipping sauce. It's even a pretty decent base for a pasta sauce. So I mean, this is like a do-all. It's got a decent flavor to it, and it's nothing super awesome, spectacular. But you know, that's kind of the point of this one. This is a very simple thing that anyone can make. It's very easy to make, and it's just really good. The only thing you have to what you put it on the stove, you heat it through at like a medium low heat, and you stir pretty frequently. It's the way sauce is. Here we're gonna be playing with some dough. I love that dough. It's just store bought dough. I got 2 pounds there. My hands are a little wet, so I'm just kind of letting the flour soak it up and flip it. 2 pounds of dough is going to be able to make 6 Strombolis. If you're a little bit more conservative than I am, you can probably get 8 out of 2 pounds. But I had a couple that were very doughy. The it's store bought dough, but I let it sit out for about 2-3 hours before I started cooking. It makes it a little bit easier to manipulate. And there we go. I used a pizza cutter just because it's honestly cutting dough so much easier with a pizza cutter. Dough's not a hard thing to cut. I'm not going to cut the bar by using it on the bar. And yeah. That's when I decided I'm just going to make 6. As you can see in the back there, that's going to be one of the doughy ones. I like to place lots and lots of flour on that pan. mean, another thing that you could do, it's already, because of the pepperoni, it's going to be very on the greasy side. You could coat the pan with some butter or something and then put the flour on, but honestly, just doing the flour worked out perfectly for me. Uh, Here we go. I thought I was going to need more pepperoni than what I needed, and that's a pound of shredded mozzarella, and that's a pound and a half of pepperoni. I thought that I was going to need about the whole thing. I was wrong. Of course, I already used some of that pepperoni for the pizza that I made that day as well. But I was surprised at how much pepperoni was in that bag. So I mean, you get away with like a small $3-4 bag of pepperoni, or you could slice your own if you want to. I know some of them have more cheese than others. Good stuff. We all like that cheese. Just trying to make sure that it's pretty decent piles there. And now for the pepperoni. The more the merrier, right? Well, pepperoni has very potent flavor. So you're not gonna want to put too much on. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Yeah, make sure to not accidentally put those what are they called? It just keeps it dry in the bag, really. I think they call them flavor savers or something. Yeah, make sure to remove those. There's normally only one. This is my daughter peeking over. There's normally only one, but in the bigger bags there's 2 or 3. I think I found 3 in this one. And I put way too much pepperoni on a couple of them. Of course, me trying to be silly and stuff. Let's see. Yep. That's my youngest right there. They think the flour is sugar, and they were being really cute. I'm sorry there was so much background noise where I couldn't add that in. But, yeah. It always takes me a moment to figure out how am I going to put it all on one cookie sheet or baking pan or what may have you. It's always a simple solution. I could just grab another one. I have enough of them. But no, I'm gonna fit them all on one. Because of the nature of the mozzarella and the pepperoni, you don't really need to use an egg wash to make them stay connected. So it makes it even easier. My youngest hit the camera, so the wife was trying to move it, and I don't know what was going on at that point. They were all being funny. And they're all being completely silent. I haven't said a word throughout this entire thing. And I'm just doing this. And I'm saying what I'm thinking about saying in my head. So everyone's just looking at me like, what's going on? Because as I'm saying it in my head, I'm moving my head as if I'm talking, and my hands as if I'm talking, even though I'm not saying anything. I'm being completely mute while I'm cooking this. Because in the very beginning of the video, I realized, yeah, it's going to be a voiced over video. I had my neighbors start mowing their lawn. The stepdad went outside and he started mowing our lawn. Then the guy up the street was mowing it used to be woods in my backyard, but the dude cut down a lot of the trees and stuff and a lot of the foliage, so now he comes down with his riding lawnmower and does that. So there's just a lot of noise going on. But yeah, I eyeballed the cheese and I split up an entire pound of mozzarella cheese between 6 of them. And then I used about, I want to say it was a good third of that bag of pepperoni. This is some good stuff. And then here we go. Some parsley. I like parsley. I add it to like everything. Putting it on top of a roll or something, even if you were to use basil, if you don't like parsley or something, it adds a little flair to what you're cooking. It also smells good when it gets toasted. It's all set and done. And she's nomming on it.
It's good.
How do you like the sauce?
It's very good.
Simple yet tasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like the Stromboli?
A lot better than I had last week, or whatever that day was that we had.
The frozen Stromboli things? Yeah, those things sucked. That's kind of why I wanted to do this video. I want to make my own and be like, yeah, we can make better. And it wasn't hard. Didn't take long. Alrighty. Now for me to grab some for myself. Alright, so I took a bite out of this thing, and it is definitely amazing. Pepperoni, cheesy, and just so very good. And then, of course, my marinara sauce has always been good. It's simple but flavorful. The Stromboli, the difference between a Stromboli and a calzone is, and she stole my sauce. She legitimately stole my sauce. Okay, so the difference between the Stromboli and the thing is, Strombolis are rolled. You can even roll it with the sauce in there, which I have an idea for that, but that's later on. And a calzone's folded. But cheese, so good. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share them with your friends, and always eat happy. Y'all have a good day.